Good morning guys, welcome to a brand new video here from Seoul, South Korea. Today we're starting the day with a coffee here at the Idea Coffee. Right, so I'm having a coffee close to my hotel and I decided to start this video here because I just wanted to show you the sizes here. This is a standard large coffee here in Korea and it's pretty massive. You can find these sizes not just for coffees, but also for the ramyens or whatever they are calling them here for the soups. And I think this is something pretty good. So every single size starts from L and goes up to extra. Incredible. Anyway, let's have the coffee and let's move on. Right, so we had our coffee and now we are heading to the city center. Coming from Japan to Korea, the expectations were really high. I mean, after you travel in Japan, all the expectations are actually very high. But Korea is just a normal country. And although it's not fair, you tend to compare the two countries. Well, you might have seen it all across YouTube. Japan stands on a different level. But here, it's just everything so normal. I mean, you have markets everywhere, stalls selling products, you have veggie markets. It's just a normal life. It is just a normal country. And this brings you back to reality. Something that you don't see in Japan is homeless people. In here, unfortunately, there are. And it's just a sad reality. But anyway, let's stop the comparison here and let's just move forward. And as I said, here is a market of antique market. You can buy any sort of thing. Unfortunately, I ain't got the space. I only have there is a bit of traffic, so I only have a backpack, a big backpack and this small one, so all of them are really full. After 2 months and a half traveling, I ain't got the space, literally. Right, working from markets and streets here in Seoul, you get to experience these beautiful buildings as well. Well, to be honest with you, I think they are kind of replicas, or if they are original, they tend to depict the old architecture, I guess. Very nice. Anyway, we are here in South Korea during a tough period. A period where South Koreans had to experience 2 impeachments, a plane crash in Jeju Island, the first one for the Jeju Air Company, and also apparently a big fire in one of the manufacturing centers. So I guess this reflects to the people's behavior and kind of tension that you can actually breathe around Seoul. I mean, nothing major, but it's just full of police everywhere, and the atmosphere is different. It's different compared to the other countries that I've been. It's just an interesting place to be, an historical moment, and I'm glad I can experience that. Anyway, you can see the blend in between the history and the new. It's actually very, very, very developed. Of course, it's one of the powerhouses of the world in terms of technology, in terms of goods produced here, with some of the biggest companies in the world like LG, Kia, Hyundai, Samsung. Very, very nice. Wow, look at this. This incredible construction right in the middle of Seoul. It's so beautiful. It looks like a museum or some sort of futuristic building. It's just incredible. Love it. Anyway, we are in Seoul city center. It's actually really cold. I think there are 0 degrees. As you can see, there is snow on the floor. I have had a very cold stay here in Seoul, but I guess it's part of the adventure. Going from plus 35 in Indonesia, humid, to minus 5 or even less during the night here in Korea. It's just part of the adventure. Walking through the city center of Seoul, I think we ended up into a neighborhood where they're producing packagings. Like, this is what I've realized. There are different parts of the city producing and doing different things, such as second-hand clothing, packaging, etc., etc. Yeah, I mean, you can see it over there as well. It's full of packaging, boxes, tapes, everything, laces. Anyway, in my first video of this South Korean series, I mentioned that I quit my job. Let me just tell you a little story, right? So I've been working for this marketplace, a startup who were purchasing and selling cosmetics, yeah? And by the way, let me actually show you the views instead of you seeing me. And imagine working for a company for the last 2 years, non-stop, pushing hard, making the best, trying your best in making sure that the company succeeds. And after 2 years and 4 performances reviews, you don't get nothing. No recognition, no salary increase, no promotion. And this, I think, meanwhile you can see the market, I think is the situation of many of us. This situation let me decide to actually give it up. What is the point in doing your best and do not get anything for it? So yeah, I decided to quit. I decided to move forward and try something else. Maybe once I will get used to the camera again, I will be able to grow the channel and I will be able to bring it to a new level. Or I might find something else, something that will actually reward me. Why would you dedicate yourself non-stop to a company that isn't rewarding you, isn't appreciating you? This is a question that I kept asking myself for a little while now during this trip. I've had almost 2 months time thinking about that. And I have decided it's time to change. It's time to give myself an opportunity and do something. Hopefully, I took the right decision.